our Epica Factory release stream. And yeah, Epica Factory, I already made a Twitch stream several weeks ago, but in German. And today I got my colleague with me, Yolo.
Hello.
Right. And he's the one today who's playing Epica Factory and showing you what is new, how is the game to be played, and answer your question if you have some. And yeah, I guess not speaking too much, let's play the game today and start with a new game.
Sure. New game, probably easy mode because I'm pretty casual. So.
And you can show more on easy and describe more and explain more things. Yeah.
Or something example.
So what we already can say what is new is that you can see in the surroundings it's not just black. It's now have some environment around the fabric, and yeah, you can see some benches and trees and other storehouses around your factory, and yeah, that is definitely a new thing, but yeah, it's just skin, but give you a better experience and a better atmosphere in the game. And yeah, but the main game is still the same, build your own cars and prototypes. So I would say maybe you start with building some cars.
Let's build our first car, for sure. So we can go here into productions and develop a new car. So first, we choose chassis.
The chassis, I guess. It's just
chassis.
Yeah,
Chassis.
in English, yeah.
Yeah.
And which is just a wood one.
Yeah.
Because it's our first car. We are under, I don't know, really in the 10th or 20s of the last century. And yeah, all started with wood probably and not metal. So that's why we are always also starting with wood chassis. So 50,000 for the wood.
Seems fine. And we take a V1 motor engine.
Right.
Like just the basics. First car's pretty basic.
And to explain more a bit about the game, you always choose between different elements of a car. So you have different parts, which is the chassis for the first time.
Yeah.
You have maybe you can explain what this means. The different icons on the left.
Every part of the car has its own statistics, and there are 4 main statistics, which is mileage, how far the car can drive, the looks, how does it look, do people like it, the looks of it, how comfortable is it to drive and to sit for people, and how fast it is, and all things come in the end come to one result. Right.
So every part every part will be in the end result in the addition of all these elements. And yeah, okay, as we already said, the chassis is just wood.
Yeah.
The next thing will be the engine, which is in the start also just one, the V1. And what is the next thing?
The next one is the tires.
Tires, right? Also just one thing, but you will see when we do the second or third prototype that we have that there will be some other prototypes and parts we can choose from. And now, but at least the body models are different.
Right.
So do you have would you favor some?
So we have 3 models we can start with. First one is pretty speedy and looks fine. Second one is like speedy and comfortable and looks good, so that's pretty good. Mileage, that's pretty good body model. And the last one is also fine. But I prefer the faster one of those 2. So I take this and have a look at what it's, so it's really comfortable. So I choose to push them a little bit further with my development strategy of pushing the comfort.
So in the end you can, just saying boost some of the statistics of the individual element. And in this prototype it will be the comfort we focus on. And what is the next thing?
The next thing is to choose a price range.
So can you maybe explain what is, why is there a price range, or why do you have to choose that?
Yeah, first, if you create a car which is a low price, it's done faster, so you sell it faster and get money more quickly.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't have that much profit, so you need to sell much more cars before you're profitable when you instead of making like medium price. When you medium price, it takes longer than low price, obviously, and you make more.
Mm-hmm.
And on high price, you make even more, but people are less likely to buy your car because it's so expensive. So you need a good car if you make it expensive.
I see. So, but I guess it's our first car. So, what do you think, medium or low? I guess high price. It won't be the perfect prototype.
I think
right at the beginning.
I think we have a comfortable car, so we can start with a medium price.
All right.
Which is fine, a red price.
Do that.
And start. So there's a like little summary to see what we choose in every way, and can then start the production of the car, where our workers will help us.
So it always starts with the same you choose in the beginning, which is the chassis. And now what are we gonna do?
Now I can choose which worker should work on the chassis.
So what does it make, or what is the effect of that?
So if a worker is better in some aspects or in any of the skills, they do a better job at raise the stats of certain parts.
Mm-hmm.
For example, the boosted chassis should be like boosting the comfort. No, I think it was the comfort. So
you said you want to focus on the comfort. Yeah.
Yeah, and also the first part is comfort. So I take the one with the better comfort stats to work on the car. So there's just a probability that it increases the certain element. So as you saw, it just boosted one. Yes.
But the chances were kind of high, and sadly it just boosted one.
Great.
But you always have the decision in each part. So next stage, you're gonna choose someone who's boosting the engine, I guess. What's the next thing?
Yes.
The engine, right?
So now I can choose.
And everyone is also saying some kind of you can see a quote of him.
Yeah.
So
we can help to choose who to pick.
Right.
He says he's a man for the job, so.
But he's saying that
to be
all
right.
the time. And
but I think he can do it. Like he has good stats and speed and mileage. So.
yeah, and he's an engineer.
He's an engineer.
And we'll hope that he's hopefully improving our engine.
Let's try it.
And it looks better,
Yeah.
yes.
He was it ×2, which is fine. It goes up to ×4, I think.
Right.
But it's only probability.
And you can see that every stage boosts a certain part or statistic or element. So engine always will improve the speed. As you saw before, the chassis will always improve the comfort of the car. And there's just one missing now, because now he has he got a break, or he has a break, and has just his job done for today.
So I can choose the other one now.
Yeah. But he will come back.
But it's fine though, because now the mileage is important, which he's better in. So that's fine.
So let's boost that again with him.
And 3.
Oh, 3.
Yeah, better every time. That's nice. And if you boost, you can boost the stats later in the game of the employees, and if they have better stats, it's get them more likely they boost the car.
Yeah.
And give them more stats.
So our prototype is almost done. That is the thing in Epic Car Factory. You don't build the whole car 1,000 times, or you're just doing the prototype. In the end, it will be manufactured in another factory, But your work is very important. What kind of prototypes will we build? And so what is the last thing? The body?
The last thing is the body, so the looks are important.
Yeah.
So he's a painter, so that helps with the looks.
I hope so, at least.
So this is the last step for a car.
So the probability is very high that he's gonna make it look very great.
Yeah. For a beginner, yeah.
So 1 time, 2nd time,
3
3rd
times.
time.
Great!
Okay.
3 times.
Great!
Which is fine. Very good. So now they're oops.
Yeah. And now in the last stage, they are also decreasing the bugs or the defects of the prototype. So when you're manufacturing your car, you always will get in some defects into your prototype, and there's a stage where you try to fix them all, or maybe have also the effect that you will shortly increase them as well, as you saw right here. But that can happen, and it's also just the time factor here in the end. So it just means it's not a thing which will decrease your score in the end when your prototype will be reviewed, but it just means that it has the time will increase when the prototype is done or ready for distributing. And now we got a medium car with ugly comfortable, but ugly. And I would say that's okay for our first car.
Yeah, that's fine for the first car.
Because our thing is, what did we focus on comfort?
Yeah, we come.
So I guess we achieved that at least. And now I guess we can see the sales the first time.
Yes.
And yes.
The first week results for.
And now always will come. We this time in the last stream I showed you many tutorials that will show up between different stages and phases in the game. But you can see there's one of the what can you do? You can participate on a tournament. What kind of tournament?
Like different tournaments. You can research for this stuff for luxury, design, performance, car of the year, or to participate in races. So that we build a comfortable car, and it's pretty ugly. We shouldn't go for the best in design, probably, but we could go for best in luxury and try that.
Right.
With our first car. Other things, we shouldn't probably engage in that because our car isn't good in those places, but we can try that.
And hopefully win a prize at least.
Yeah, getting in fans.
Yeah, getting some fans. What are fans are for in the game?
Fans helping you to increase your sales stuff. So if you have more fans, more people buy your cars.
Right. Maybe you can show them where you can find it in the UI. Yeah.
About like here.
Right in the upper right corner. And what is the next step right to the fans?
It's the research.
What do you need research points for? Do you know that? Or is it really complicated?
You can use them to, like there is, to research and tune parts to build better cars.
Right.
So I saw that we even can license a new model now, I think. Or,
was there a notification for that?
Yeah, there was a notification. So we can buy a new model now.
Which we should do, I guess, because it's just quite a...
It's fine. It's very comfortable, again.
So you mean to focus on the next comfort car?
If we want to take it small, for sure we should focus on comfort.
And maybe you want to look for what you can research, maybe, with the 34 points.
We can develop... no, sorry, develop.
It's the development.
Production research. There isn't anything yet.
Because you didn't find the recipes for it, right? Or what is the...
Yeah, they unlock by time also. So you can research, but you can also tune your parts you already have. So we can take the Dolce, which we just bought.
And maybe that's a good
and
thing.
upgrade it even further.
Yeah.
Increase up a little bit.
And a nice feature in the game is that you always can see your prototypes in the garage. Yeah,
We got first place in the luxury award.
that is quite hard. I never did that before.
It was quite comfortable, I assume.
Yeah. For first place in the first time ever in the game, and I'm quite wow, cool. So I hope many fans will like that.
We got 12 new fans.
That's great. So definitely 12 new buyers for every prototypes. And as I already mentioned, you have a garage in the corner right of the factory, so you can see there every prototype you built before, and see your process during the time you develop in the future. So I guess it's time for the next prototype, or what would you suggest would we do next?
We could, because it takes some time, we could try to hire a new employee.
Mm-hmm.
So, bother some friends, if someone knows someone who wants to work for us.
So that's the advertisement you need to do to find some new employees.
Yeah, right. Yeah. That takes some weeks, so we can start that, and it just happens in the background.
I see. Yeah. Okay.
So,
yeah, maybe that will be better for our new car.
In the meantime, we could do contract work, for example. Where we could get some money, like do a body revision for another company and get money from it.
I see. But are you sure that you want to contract a job with Lookout on the Focus?
We just doing the job for them. We don't need the parts, so
I see.
And this is the one which gets the most reward. So we can try that and get 160k, which is nice to have.
Yeah, because we have now 520.
Yeah, and also we need the money if we get a new employee.
Right, because they are very expensive. That is the thing which costs the most. And do hopefully finish the jobs in 8 weeks.
Okay, now we have job applicants.
But only 2.
Yeah, 2 guys. We have the southern guy.
So what are the categories you would choose from, or what are in your decision important for the next employee you hire?
Like overall stats, he's good in looks, but everything else is like mediocre or pretty low.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look at the other guy, which is like high in every place, like he has more salary, but only 70k, but he's like overall like exceptional good, like better than any of our other workers in every field. So
he's more extraordinary than the other guy.
Yeah.
And his stats and the skills are also, I guess, very much better, or just a few. I guess mechanic
helps a lot with mileage, and designer with looks.
So it's mighty, I guess, then, huh? Or
yeah, I think it's mighty. He's pretty good. So we employ him.
So what does that mean for your next prototype when you have 3 employees?
Because they need to take breaks.
Mm-hmm.
So they only work. Sometimes they only work 1 employee, which so that car takes longer to get produced. So it takes longer that you make money. So with 3 employees, it's faster. So we make money faster. And also, if he has good stats, he helps with any stat.
Yeah,
which is nice.
Which is very nice. Oh, you did.
And also our contract was a success, so we get 160k extra.
Which can happen in a fail as well.
Yeah.
Because when you're not finishing the contract job in time, you have to. I don't know. I'm not sure. Do you have to pay then a fail fee then? Or?
No, you don't have to pay a fee,
Mm-hmm.
but you still have to pay your workers.
Yeah, that is really. We will see when we finish the year 1 that our salaries will be paid, and it's quite a gross amount of money which will flow out of your factory.
So with our new worker, we could start trying to produce a new car.
I would say that, yeah.
So
still a wood chassis.
Still wood, still the V1, still pneumatic, but now we can take
a new
our new Dolce, which is pretty comfortable. So we could boost it even further in the comfortable zone, but we could also try to boost like speed with low stat to make it a more average car,
Mm-hmm.
try to hit a higher score average. So we could try that and hit on the speed.
Mm-hmm.
and do again a medium price because we didn't have much success with our first car.
Well, at least we won the tournament.
Yeah, that helps, but I would start going on high price when we have more fans for our cars.
I see. Okay, then let's try that and hope that our stats get much more increased by plus number 1 employee.
Yeah.
And start again with the chassis, which we can choose from, and I guess it will be now always my T.
Yeah, except for speed, the Iron Hand is better, but
Ah yeah, right.
otherwise he's always the best worker.
The best worker. And well, yeah, definitely. We did it just 2 times, but
a lot more of stats.
great. So that's kind of the waiting part of the game. You can see what they are gonna do now. Increase the defect stat, but also the comfort stat very much. So 148 is great, a great number.
Yeah, I think our first car was better, but
Yeah, a bit, just a bit, just with 162, I guess.
yeah. So we had the engine, which should be speed.
Okay.
So we take our Iron Hand to help us. And get it 3 times, which is nice. So we can participate in races later when we have a fast car.
And you can see now you got a notification that your salaries were paid.
Yeah. Also we get reports.
Yeah.
Can view all the messengers.
Great.
Top.
So you can see how much did we pay?
300k
Yeah.
for salaries, so pretty expensive.
It's kind of hard.
We can also buy a new body now, the Refill A, which is I think a sports version.
I guess so.
Also can see the yearly reports where we at the end, but
Sadly.
we knew, so that's fine.
Yeah.
We already sold 148 cards, so it's also fine.
You always start at the bottom because yeah, the other one are kind of they are not new.
They are not new.
And already have cars on the market. But we will grow definitely and see what our next car is gonna be.
Could also buy a model which is the Refill A, which is like sporty and speedy.
Definitely looks so.
But at the moment we don't have, like, it's only 7k, so we can just buy the model.
I would say
which
that,
is fine.
So the main thing we did, as you probably saw before, or how would I say that? Saw in the release of Epic Car Factory that we had a instant beta version, or at least a beta. And the main things which has changed in the beta is that we did a lot of work in the balancing of the game. So we really tried to improve the balancing in a way that you can play through the game without the major issues we had before. We had several numbers which are now different, so you can build an easier, better cars, and are now much more profitable with each prototype, and hopefully make you a better journey during your factory story.
Our car's now insanely fast, by the way.
It's really insane.
182.
I also had never that before. I would say we definitely have to engage a speed tournament.
Also, all looks like also insanely high.
That's fucking great. I'm really excited about the score in the end. So what are we now?
Over the percent. Oh, that's pretty bad.
That's pretty bad.
Oh, we offered to participate in the race, but our car isn't finished yet.
That is so that
so
kind of
close.
hurts.
So we only can choose the one which is like. I mean, we could take place in the
Yeah,
race,
I would do that. Just a few fans.
That's no improvement, just.
Yeah, well, would
We
you
could
say
increase
maybe?
the stats.
Yeah, maybe you want to do that.
Yeah, we could do that by 10%.
Partly do that.
Sure. So,
Oh,
and there's also a new mode where we can research after we finish the car.
That's kind of exciting. So we only have 17 defects now in the game.
We went third place.
Third place. I guess, okay,
That's
our new
surprising.
prototype would be then the first one. But
Yeah.
sadly we didn't finish it yet.
Like it's double as fast as the first
Yeah.
one. So yeah, but third place and 11 new fans, which is nice.
Yeah.
Boost our sales for our new car.
Great! Great!
I'm so excited of the new stores.
Great!
What would you say is the goal of the game, or what is the goal when you playing this kind of game?
Pardon?
The goal of the game.
Like to be a successful car company, build new cars, research new things, and
How many
being number one.
How many years did you make before, or you reached?
I think today I played. Like I didn't get broke. I was like at year 20 or something.
Wow, it is quite kind of.
But I also saw people in the forums which were at year 72.
72.
Yeah.
That is hard. That is wow. Usually is playing a lot of penitential workers doing training and
Oh, nice.
such. Okay.
So we can improve our employees with training when they're not working.
When they're not
Currently.
working, but they're currently working on our prototype. So
Yeah!
I'm so excited. What will be the scores? That should have been a crash.
97.
97. Wow. And we did an achievement for that. That's definitely my best car before. I guess that's a kind of a thing which only can happen in a stream. So I'm also excited about the sales now. What are they gonna be? Sales 1,
Whoa.
11. Whoa, that is quite high.
Yes. Can also see like all sales here.
And there's a new feature we also implemented, which is now mentioned in this statistic, is the black market. We didn't have that before. The black market is kind of a end game feature, or at least mid game feature, which is new. So you can buy new parts when you have a lot of money at the black market, and as you saw when we did our two first prototypes, that you have to wait or to research different things in the game. And now the black market is a feature where you can buy different parts, better parts, or much more improved parts, and which is definitely a thing why it is a mid or end game feature, because you need the money for that. And now we are just trying to make and create good prototypes to get high scores and as well high sales then. And that is why we have no money for the black market now. But in the end, you will see that is the thing we didn't want to spoil right now. Why we didn't choose a save game for you, because we wanted to show you different parts of the game and explain it, and a tutorial for you, or at least a small adventure in the game, how you can improve or get further into the game. And yeah, you need a lot of money in the end for the black market. So I would say now we have 500,000 K, and maybe you will buy a part which only costs you 500,000 K, but which is now a big amount. But in the end, hopefully you get a greater deal with the money than now. But that is also a new feature. You can see that on our launch trailer and on YouTube, where we announced it and show you what you can do there. So I would say, what are going to do we next? Maybe train a employee, or
We could show it off.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we can train them. Like they have two methods to improve employees. First, you can train them, and they will improve 1 or 2 stats, and with a random number. So it's pretty random. You don't know if it gets boosted by 1 or by 5, which depends. You can also level up them in different stats,
and skills. I see, yeah.
which costs money though,
But it's a definitely,
which is a fixed number.
yeah, okay.
So you get a fixed result.
But as you can see, it's quite expensive in different levels, right? So level
Yeah.
1 is quite cheap, but level 2
Also,
for
the salary increases.
okay. Yeah, that's kind of hard. But I okay. On level 2 for mechanic, it's a greater level up cost, and the salary increases much more.
Yeah.
So
Also, the stats increase more.
yeah.
So you see, if you're going to be beta at level 3, you get a boost of 12 immediately. While you go on level 1, you just get 2 or 3 or 1.
So would you improve or level up someone with training or just level up?
It's
or?
quite expensive to level up at the moment because we have like we're low on money, and the salary already costs 300,000. So I wouldn't do that at the moment.
Okay.
In the game. I think we could train one. Could train.
I guess Adam needs quite a lot
Adam
of
is-
help,
We could boost him in his 2 best,
which are comfort and lookouts.
which also is like the highest number to improve him. Costs not much, but
yeah, it's the highest number, but probably can be beneficial.
yeah, it can be beneficial. So we try that.
Okay. So
Yeah.
it can be. Oh, okay, yeah.
He just got the 1 in comfort, which is sad, but he got a lot better in the looks.
Which is okay. I guess the next car should focus on lookouts or speed. We got a quite good.
Or everything with my. Why is it
Okay,
insane?
that's the thing, yeah.
So first we can start researching
Maybe we should do
cars.
that, yeah.
The new V1 Echo engine.
Oh yeah, a new engine would be really great. So what does it need? Just time?
You need research points. That's the research point for.
Mhm.
And you also need like time, 2 weeks in this instance.
Okay, let's do it.
They need to work on the car.
Which is also a thing in Epic Car Factory that you can change the skin of the factory, and which will also be a buff to several things in the game. For example, the stats of your employees or the stats of your cars. It really depends on the skin you choose. And what is the next thing? That merchant came again. Okay. Now you have the chance to buy from a merchant, which offers some things. Which things?
Boosts.
Boosts.
You can buy, they are really expensive though. They're like 122k.
But maybe we should do that for a showcase. And I guess what is the next thing? What you think is what which we
You
should
said
we
you wanted to
focus
go on looks, so we can do pretty.
Yeah, but I'm quite. What
Fancy car.
was the engine? It was more on
Mileage.
Yeah, right. And what was our chassis? Or no, the body we found.
The body was on speed.
This body was speed.
Yes.
What should we focus on? What would you say, look or speed?
I mean, I think we should go on looks or comfort because those are the things. Like the V1 motor boosts in mileage and the other one,
Yeah.
The body boosts in speed.
Yeah.
So we want to build a overall good car.
And to remember, our last car was very fast.
Yes.
That is the thing. So I guess looks could be a really good thing. And hello, Iguano.
Hello.
I hope I pronounced it right. We're playing Epic Car Factory, as you, I hope so, already see.
It boosts the workers' looks knowledge, so help workers do
So
better
okay,
looks.
let's do that. Let's buy that. Let's do a nice car and improve the lookout stats then with the next prototype.
Try a new car.
Still a wood chassis, but Echo, or would you say in the...
No, it's just better. You lose 1 speed, but
Yeah.
it's just a better engine. So
Okay, let's do that.
also, like, we take the sport car, sporting, look nice.
Let's do that.
The
But-
one shared is comfort, so we might want to boost comfort with 20%.
Mhm.
So that's overall good. So we can boost that, and we could try to do a high price now. Maybe.
Okay, let's do that. Let's give it a try.
Hopefully, it will sell, but
Development time 40 weeks. That's kind of hard.
8 weeks longer than before. And we also have the sales from our first car.
Yeah, okay, there.
From the second car, so.
Okay, let's do that. And let's increase the time. Great. So, who are you gonna choose? I know that.
Yeah. You're our best worker.
Maybe. Kind of yeah, it sounds like a superhero or something.
X4.
Wow, 4. Oh my god. You did a great job, definitely.
Great.
They're kind of speeding up. I know it's because of the time speed.
Wow. 300.
And now the salary is
344.
the salary were paid, and now we have just 65,000.
Yeah, but we can go up.
We definitely have to.
Engine.
I'm the man for the job, as you're always saying that.
I guess I could do that. Yeah, you can do it.
That's funny because he was the man before who always saying I'm the man for the job. Great thing. Work progress 30%, 40% now. Just 8 defects, and fuck hell, our comfort is very high.
Yes.
That is.
This
Oh
is a
my
really
god.
comfy car. It's not that fast, but it's really comfy.
Yeah. And we did focus on comfy, yeah, right? No, we didn't look out. No, what did we focus on?
We bought the looks modifier from the merchant, which was very expensive. But we also just sold some cars, so we like up again. Sadly, now mileage is like tires turn, and our best worker has a break. So
that is so. That's.
we need to take the second best worker. So it's helpful to improve every worker.
Yeah. So you can always choose from a good one or a good stat. And oh yeah, phew, I'm done. Just one time.
But he helps now with the car.
And now he's back. And oh my god, our mighty is so mighty.
Yeah.
Wow. I think that this is gonna be a really good car.
I hope so. Yeah. Those are pretty average, so also the comfort is really, really high.
Yeah.
So let's hope that the looks are going way up.
Wow. And the lookouts are really great.
Looks should be. I hope they get over 400 with the boost.
I do hope so as well. But I'm not quite sure about that.
Yeah.
Great.
But whoa, okay, that was a cool one. Whoa, that was a huge boost. We started from 50, I guess, around that, and now we are at nearly 300. But okay,
Now they're fixing the.
only the defects.
Yeah.
Yeah, making some now maybe. And it's done!
Looks like a fine car.
Definitely. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Ooh, just
fine.
60.
Not the best, but not the worst.
Yeah.
Pretty fitting, I think.
Yeah, I guess maybe the price strategy did have an influence on here. But now we're getting 25k a week, which is quite good. And maybe we should. What should we do for the as a kind of a pre-last action?
We can also buy research steel chassis now.
Yeah.
Which is pretty, get better.
Yeah, and also a new class rating. So we had a class rating F.
Yeah.
And I would say we do that.
Sure.
And take that for the last prototype then. So if you have questions, you can ask us on Steam in the discussion hub, or rather the community hub, but in the discussion tab. And yeah, you can ask us a lot of things. We also will there communicate. Oh, we did improve on the companies.
Yeah, we're on 15th place now, which is I never did that before.
That is our best round ever.
Yeah, we got boosted high with the last two cars, which is nice.
Yeah, we have a quite good speed here in the improvement of our story.
Also have a steel chassis now, which is nice. Also, we can buy new
That is
car models.
But and then the last one is quite has a good look out.
It looks good and it's comfy, which like this could also achieve a high price because it's very luxury. This one is more on comfy, but not that look. I would try the newest model.
Okay, let's do that. Let's go forward.
Buy that.
Once we purchased, yeah, okay, yeah, we did purchase that, and we have a lot of money. We created on our own.
Yeah.
So we had just had 100,000 before the last prototype was finished, and now we already made 500,000 on our own. That's quite good.
We were up to 800,000 before.
Yeah. What can we do on actions? Maybe you can show
We
them.
can advertise
And
all cards, which is pretty expensive though, as you can see, like 4 million if you want to do space jet.
That is quite hard here. Yeah, yeah. And what else?
You can tell friends, or advertise with flyers, magazines. But we can do like flyer ad, for example.
But I guess we should do that when we finish the next prototype and show what kind of influence has it on the sales, maybe. Or would you say we should do that now?
We can do it now, which improves our sales from our previous cars, because it takes some time to make a new car, so we get more sales.
Guess so. The cash flow is still working. I see.
Okay,
let's do that. Yeah.
Sure.
And what are the other actions?
We also have like market research, where you can find out like what the people want, what cars. But that's even more expensive. We can't afford that now.
Yeah. And items. We should have one item, don't we? Because we bought one item from the things. I guess we should take that now for the
last car.
Yeah.
Make it look better.
Right. Then let's do that. And now
the boosts on.
Right. Develop a new car.
With the new steel chassis. Eco. Let me have a look. So it's very comfy. And it has a good mileage. It is all bad still. We need
That
would be the next step to get new tires.
Yeah.
It's also very comfy and looks speed. So mileage might be the worst stat.
Which is not, I would say at that time, not bad.
No. I mean, we could improve it with
But should we? I don't know. Should we maybe do a? What did we focus on comfort? Or
we did focus on comfort, on looks, on speeds. So that last one would be mileage.
Okay, let's do the mileage. Yeah.
Sure. And a high price because it's very luxury.
Yeah. This is gonna be an awesome car. I hope so. So,
hope for the best.
Let's hope for the best for the last prototype in this stream.
Comfy, mighty.
Yeah, yeah.
So much material wasted. That's quite funny because every stage will be commented by your workers or employees, and they always give you kind of a feedback. What are they working on and what is the process of that? So let's see. The engine, which is our V1 Echo. That was the only thing which is Lion Iron had better. Yeah, speed. Yep. Looks like another one. It wasn't good for the environment. So flyers for a company weren't good for our environment, but okay.
4 seconds.
Yeah.
Your end is not available now.
Yeah.
Which is also nice. If we want to build a new car. We can also participate in the race, which we should do with our like insanely fast car.
That's very insane.
So I don't think he needs improvement stats.
Yeah, it doesn't need that. Yeah.
He can just.
I'm so
the race.
excited.
Comfort is good, speed is good. Tires. Oh, he's on brake again. No.
Always takes some breaks. I don't know. He's kind of lazy.
Always when he's getting the best part.
Yeah. He's kind of lazy.
First place, which is really nice.
Hey, that is kind of an awesome campaign today because
20 new fans.
bam, we got 20 new fans, won 2 tournaments for Lookouts and Now for Speed. That's really great.
Also got third place with a
Right.
average car. That's pretty good.
And
Okay, the mileage is also really good.
Mileage is
That's the 20% extra. I don't think we need any irons anymore.
I guess that's the cleanest car which ever was built before.
Lastly, the looks. Adam, do your job.
Yeah, the Lookouts last time. Hey, that should be a really good car. And
Hope so.
nice scores. I hope now how
Yeah.
136.
Please go higher. Yay.
Yeah, we're gonna break the 200.
Yep.
Yeah.
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 What's the new car?
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Great.
Yep.
And now I'm really excited about the score.
Yeah, man.
That's
Yeah.
always the fancy part of the game. And wow,
94.
that is great. That's our second best car.
Yeah.
And now I'm really excited about the immediate sales, which are now 12.
35k
Bam,
a week.
35k a week. That's quite high.
As you can see, our car driving there, which is also nice.
Yeah, that's really nice. That's a nice feature in the game, or a nice thing. You can always see the cars you built before, but you see there also other cars from other companies. But it's also a nice feature to see other cars your cars you built before that you can see that are really on the street.
Shall we try to engage in every award we can with our newest car?
Okay. Let's do that as a last action in the stream. See which. Oh my god.
Car
That's
of the
gonna,
year.
that's gonna be so expensive. I can't see
It
that.
is. We have the money. We have over 1 million. So.
Yeah, but it still hurting me.
Okay.
Okay,
So it costs around 35k.
do that.
Go
I'll go for it. So, what do you think? How much time will it take? Oh, and we are already on year 5. That's great. Year 5 over. Oh,
Okay. We will get first place in luxury, first place in design,
first place in performance.
first place in performance.
Can't be
no award, but race first place. We got first place in every other category, but car of the year. How? Why?
Hey, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah. No, it does make sense.
And you're perfect, but not the car of the year.
So, what is the award for that?
40 Ekenfit.
Bam! And that is quite huge. I mean, I guess that's the best save game I have had before. And I guess we should stop on that. And because you always have to stop when it's the best session you ever have. And yeah, we really thank you for watching us. You still can watch us on YouTube after that stream. I will upload it later, or maybe I'm gonna make it maybe next week. And we thank you, and thank you for watching us. Thank you for maybe your interest in Epic Car Factory now. And if you have some feedback, write us. You can write us on our. Where can you write us, Yolo?
The best thing is to write in the Steam forums, or you can write in our own forum as Assemble forums.
Do you have the address for that?
Not in my mind, but we can post it under the video.
No, it's forumassemblerentertainment.com, so you can find it there. And you can also write us a mail at
support@assembleteam.com.
Right. And also on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and wherever we are on YouTube. And thank you for watching. See you next time for the next 3, which will be Pizza Connection 3 again. And then with Stefan. You already saw him before. And thank you. See you next time. And we hope you enjoy Epic Car Factory. Bye bye.